Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to Grammar Growth. Today I am excited to share with you the fascinating world of the present continuous tense. This important grammatical structure helps us describe actions happening right now in this very moment. Let's explore how we can express ongoing actions in both languages and see how the structures compare. The present continuous tense is used to describe actions that are happening at the time of speaking. We also use it for temporary situations and to talk about future arrangements. In English, we form this tense using the subject, then is or am, followed by the main verb with ing. In Urdu, we form using the subject, followed by the verb, and then raha hai, rahi hai, rahe hain, depending on the gender and number. Let's look at the basic structures. In English, we use subject, then is or am, then verb and ing. In Urdu, we use subject plus verb and then raha hai, rahi hai, rahe hain. For example, मैं लिख रहा हूँ. I am writing. Here I is the subject, am is helping verb and writing is verb with ing. तुम खा रहे हो. You are eating. Notice how the word order difference differs between the two languages with the verb coming before the auxiliary elements in Urdu. For the present continuous, we need to know how to use the auxiliary verb to be correctly. In English, we use am for I, are for you, we and they, and is for he, she and it. The Urdu equivalents are मैं हूँ, तुम और आप हो या हैं, वो मुज़क्कर के लिए है और वो मुअन्नस के लिए भी है. हम और वो के लिए हम यूज़ करते हैं. Positive sentences structures. For positive sentences in English, we use subject plus is or am plus verb with ing and then object. An important note, in Urdu, unlike English, the verb comes before the auxiliary elements that mark the continuous aspect. Positive sentences. Let's look at some examples of positive sentences. मैं किताब पढ़ रहा हूँ, मैं किताब पढ़ रहा हूँ. I am reading a book. वो खाना पका रही है. She is cooking dinner. These examples show how the continuous actions is expressed in both languages. To form negative sentences in English, we use subject, then is or am, then not, verb with ing and then object. Here are some examples of negative sentences. मैं सो नहीं रहा हूँ. I am not sleeping. I is subject, then auxiliary verb, then not and then object. वो आज काम नहीं कर रही है. She is not working today. Interactive sentences. For questions in English, we start with the auxiliary is or am, then subject, then verb with ing and then object. Let's see some examples of questions. क्या तुम अंग्रेज़ी पढ़ रहे हो? Are you studying English? क्या वो गाड़ी चला रहा है? Is he driving the car? Here we use the auxiliary verb in the start, then subject, then verb with ing and then object. So, for WH questions in English, we use WH word, then is or am, then subject, then verb with ing. Common WH words in Urdu include क्या, what, कहाँ, where, कब, when, क्यों, why, कैसे, how, कौन, who. As we have seen today, the present continuous tense is a powerful tool for expressing ongoing actions in both English and Urdu. Though the structures differ, with practice you will become comfortable using this tense in both languages. Remember that language is alive. It is constantly in action, just like the continuous tense itself. Next time you are describing what you are doing right now, you will have the confidence to use these structures correctly. Thank you for your attention. Kindly subscribe the channel for more videos and don't forget to press the bell icon. Allah Hafiz. Thank you.